Hi everyone, I just thought I would jump on here really quickly. I'm hoping to be quick, but I do often go off on tangents, so apologies already if I'm not going to be quick. To just jump on here and say, this is a message for the DMs. So for the Divine Masculines, I mean there are probably very few Divine Masculines that are watching these channels. Well, I doubt there'd be as many Divine Masculines as there are Divine Feminines watching videos like this, but it's one of those things that we just want you to, we can't, Divine Feminines can't, make the masculine do anything, but we want you to know that you are amazing, you are worthy. You need to focus on yourself just as we need to focus on ourselves, and look for the things in the shadows, look for the things you don't like looking at, feel the feelings you don't want to feel, lift the rocks up and have a look underneath them at the things that you've buried, the feelings and thoughts and the things that have happened that you've not liked feeling, or the feelings that you've struggled with, so you've shut them away. And once you actually start to process and work through those feelings, those traumas, those difficulties, those shadows, you'll start to feel better. It'll start to help to raise your vibration, and as your vibration raises, you'll start to think, do you know what, I am deserving of that, or I am worthy of that, or I can do that, I can have that. And then you might start to love yourself more, or with hope of the energy vibrational energy raising, you will start to feel like, oh my god, I actually did that, and I was amazing, or I did that and I felt good, or I did that and it made me feel positive. And then you will start to feel better about yourself, feel more worthy, feel more deserving, love yourself more. And as you love yourself more, you might start believing, do you know what, I do deserve the good stuff in life. I feel like deep down, DMs all know what they want and what they deserve. They just have a real hard time believing that, that can be mine. Like, he can be mine, or she can be mine, or I'm not punching above my weight, I do deserve that. Rather than those feelings of I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, or I don't deserve that. And once you get to that place of looking at, how did I get these feelings of undeservedness, unworthiness, how did those things happen? And quite often it's things like we go through relationships where things have not worked out the way that we thought they would, or relationships where we've been emotionally or mentally or even physically abused, where we don't feel good enough or we don't feel worthy. And even more so often, we can look back into childhood. You go into your childhoods and it's like, my mum and dad maybe weren't the best, or didn't make me feel the way that I wanted to feel or I needed to feel, but didn't do it intentionally. Maybe, they didn't know what they were doing themselves. And we're not looking for someone to blame, but we're looking for realising, how did I arrive at this? How have I got these feelings? And now I've got them, I may not be responsible for them, I might not be the person that's responsible for giving myself these, but I am actually responsible for setting myself free from them. It's up to me to find a way to set myself free from them, dear. That is what you need to be thinking. And once you start to set yourself free and you start to feel more worthy and more deserving, you can start to feel like, do you know what, maybe I'm not as scared as I was. Maybe I do want to tiptoe, only even slowly, into the realms of the GF. And who knows, maybe you don't want to, but maybe the GF is the person that has triggered you to start making these changes. Well, not maybe, that is the DF's role, is to trigger you to start making those changes, you to start acknowledging and looking at, what it is within you that you don't like and what it is within you that you want to change. And just as it is your role to help us, the DFs, look at ourselves and be like, what do we need to change? How did we arrive at that? And this is why it's called a spiritual awakening. I know it's referred to as the twin flame journey, but it's a spiritual awakening because it is about both twins, DM and DF, making positive changes for themselves, for their lives. It's about growth. And it wouldn't have been the awakening that it should be, or that it is, if the paths hadn't crossed. So that was my message for DMs, with a little bit in there as well about DFs, but I hope that has helped someone. And if there's anything else that I can do to help, send me a message or DM me or write something in the comments, and I will help wherever I can.